Hey friends, this is Orko and I'm back with another quality video. Haven't we all had a somewhat bad 2020? Some of us have had it really bad. At the end of this video, you will have my top 5 strategies to make 2021 a fruitful year, and I will hopefully have gained a subscriber. Fun times. Haha. Let's start. So, my first advice to you is to create achievable targets. We are all guilty of overestimating ourselves, sometimes or the other. Hell, when I was a kid, I hoped to have a physique like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Too bad, I grew up and turned into a couch potato. See what I'm saying? Feel me? There are only 24 hours in a day and 365 days in a year. Time is limited, so we must try to gauge our abilities and create goals that are achievable. We need to set our priorities right and see what's most important for us in the next year. At the same time, we must build up on what we have accomplished this year. What we have not finished in 2020, we must prioritize in 2021. We should not forget about our unrealized targets for 2020. Secondly, we must all pledge to work harder. Merely increasing our working hours will not help. We have to work smart. Saving time where we can will help us in this regard. I am not saying sacrifice your sleep time. I am talking about resisting the urge to binge watch that next episode of your favorite show. Time spent in entertaining ourselves is very much important as long as it does not encroach on our productive hours. Watch YouTube while having lunch. That way, you save those 20 minutes which you can now spend in self-improvement. Take action this year. I do not know shit about cameras and photography. Hell, I don't even have a camera. But I didn't let that stop me from starting this YouTube channel. I use my phone. If you don't start the process, you will never learn. Don't passively gobble down information by listening to podcast after podcast. Perfection cannot be reached passively. Thirdly, we must implement small changes in our lives. These small changes will compound into something big in time. James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, tells us the importance of improving ourselves by 1% daily. Tiny changes lead to remarkable results, he says. Now, what does this mean? Trying to increase our working hours by a minute daily is very possible. We can't even tell the difference, right? If we look at the time increased at the end of the month, we will see that our working time has increased by half an hour. That is quite an achievement, I would say. Simple changes like snoozing our alarms less can indeed save us a lot of time and make us disciplined individuals. Self-improvement, I would say, is the key to developing good habits. Putting in the effort to implement small changes can indeed revolutionize our lives. Next up, I will tell you to challenge yourself and to experiment. Challenging ourselves and getting out of our comfort zones is really the key to understanding things we are good at. We must try to push ourselves into unlocking abilities that we never knew we had. I'm an introvert, but I have pushed myself out of my comfort zone, out of my bubble, to start a YouTube channel. A channel that you can now subscribe to. Well, all jokes apart, challenging ourselves can be a great way to learn new skills. How can we as individuals improve if we are not constantly trying to acquire knowledge and expanding our field of view? It is all about implementing changes. Life is about change. Lastly, I will advise you to learn from the mistakes that you made this year. Note down your failures on a piece of paper. Think about the reason for those failures. Promise to yourself that you will not repeat the same mistakes. Learning from mistakes can help us overcome our current adversities and achieve our goals faster this year. So, what do you think? Will you be implementing any of these in your life? Implement a small change this year. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also tell me anything in the comments. I would love to talk to you. Turn on your notifications and I will see you in my next video. Okay then, bye.